Hey man, one of the hardest things to accept is that not every woman who says she loves you actually does. Some act like it, speak like it, even cry like it, but their actions reveal a colder truth. What most men mistake for love is actually attachment, convenience, or emotional dependency. You think she's loving you, but she's loving the way you make her feel. And the moment that feeling changes, so does her affection. You see, love to most women isn't a commitment, it's an experience. It's something that exists when her emotions are being satisfied. The compliments, the attention, the comfort, that's what she attaches to. The second that energy fades, her interest fades too. It's not cruelty, it's conditioning. She was never taught to build love through loyalty, only through emotion. That's why one moment she's telling you you're everything she ever wanted, and the next she's distant, cold, and gone. A woman can look you in the eye and say she loves you, and in that moment, she might mean it. But it's not because she sees your soul, it's because she feels something in hers. Her words are emotional reflections, not logical promises. When she feels connected, she'll say anything. But feelings are temporary, and when they shift, her entire version of reality shifts with them. That's what most men never understand. Women don't love the man, they love the emotion he creates. The thrill, the comfort, the validation. You're a mirror for her emotional state. When you make her feel alive, she associates that feeling with you, but when you stop feeding it, she starts confusing her fading excitement for falling out of love. She's not leaving you, she's leaving the feeling you once gave her. It's why she can act like you're her world for months and then vanish overnight, because her version of love was never about depth, it was about experience. Once the emotional high level's out, her mind starts scanning for a new source of stimulation. That's why so many men are blindsided. You thought you were building something real. She thought she was following a feeling. You'll notice something strange. She only truly loves you when you're giving her emotional contrast. When you're slightly distant, unpredictable, focused on your purpose. That's when she's drawn to you, because her emotions are engaged. But the moment you become consistent, safe, and emotionally available, she starts disconnecting. Her words will stay the same. I love you, but her tone changes. Her eyes change. Her presence feels off. Because she's not in love with you, she's addicted to the chase. Women who act like they love you but don't are masters of emotional disguise. They know how to mirror affection, how to sound sincere, how to mimic vulnerability. They'll say things that feel deep, not because they truly feel it, but because they've learned what those words make men do. They'll say I miss you when they want attention. They'll say you mean everything when they fear losing control. It's emotional manipulation wrapped in affection. And don't misunderstand, not all of them do it consciously. Many women genuinely believe what they're saying in the moment, but emotion for them isn't commitment, it's movement. It's whatever keeps them feeling secure or powerful. That's why love can turn to indifference so fast. When her emotional needs shift, her loyalty evaporates with it. Most men fall for the illusion because they measure love by words, not by consistency. She told you she cared, she shared your dreams, she cried in your arms, and you believed it meant depth. But tears don't equal loyalty. Vulnerability doesn't equal connection. She wasn't showing you her heart, she was expressing her emotion. Once the emotion passed, so did her attachment. Real love shows itself when the emotions fade, when comfort replaces excitement, when attraction meets boredom, when conflict arises. That's when a woman's true capacity for love reveals itself. Does she stay grounded and loyal, or does she look for a new high? Most don't stay, because they never learned how to love through stability, only through stimulation. That's why you'll see women act passionately in one relationship, break it off and act the exact same way with the next man. It's not love, it's emotional recycling. They're chasing the same rush in a different body. What she called soul connection with you, she'll call fate with the next man. Because for her, love isn't a commitment, it's a momentary mirror of her mood. The tragedy is, men fall in love with the illusion of loyalty. You believed her eyes, her touch, her laughter, all those small moments where you thought, this must be real. But what you were seeing wasn't permanence, it was performance. Not fake, but temporary. You can't expect emotional creatures to anchor themselves to logic when their entire world revolves around how they feel right now. She didn't love you, she loved how being with you made her feel beautiful, desired, and important. You were her reflection, and when that reflection stopped flattering her, she stopped seeing value in it. That's why you felt the sudden distance, the emotional withdrawal, the excuses, the cold silence. She wasn't falling out of love with you, she was falling out of love with herself in your presence. The reason so many men end up broken after these kinds of women is because they mistake emotional intensity for genuine connection. The passion, the late night talks, the constant attention, it all felt real, but intensity isn't intimacy. You can have fire with someone who would never sit in the dark with you when the flame goes out. You have to understand, love without depth is just addiction with better marketing. She might not even realize she's addicted. She just craves the rush, the chase, the emotional drama that keeps her feeling alive. Once the peace sets in, she mistakes it for boredom, and that's when she starts sabotaging the relationship to create the chaos that once felt like passion. You'll notice that when you stop reacting emotionally, when you go quiet, calm, detached, she starts fading. Her connection depended on your emotional energy. Once you remove that, she loses interest, because she wasn't in love with your soul. She was feeding off your attention. Your presence was the stage, her emotions were the performance. And yet, when you finally pull away completely, she'll suddenly resurface. A text, a miss you, a memory. Not because she loves you now, but because her ego can't handle your indifference. She's not missing you. She's missing the power she felt when you were emotionally invested. Your silence triggers her curiosity, not her love. You'll learn over time that the women who act like they love you the hardest often leave the fastest, because performance requires energy, and fake depth can't be sustained. Real love grows slowly and endures quietly. It's not loud, it doesn't need validation, but emotional love, the kind built on feelings instead of foundation, burns bright and dies fast. Most men keep chasing emotional highs, hoping the next woman will be different, but until you stop confusing attention with affection, you'll keep attracting the same patterns, because what you respond to, intensity, is exactly what attracts women who mistake chaos for chemistry. The woman who truly loves you won't always say the right words or create constant excitement. She'll bring calmness, not confusion. She won't need to act like she loves you. Her consistency will prove it. Real love doesn't fluctuate with emotion. It stands even when the feeling fades. So stop chasing words, watch patterns, study how she behaves when you're not giving her attention. Notice whether she's there when you're low, not just when you're glowing. The woman who only loves your highs will disappear the moment you show her your humanity. The one who stays when you have nothing left, that's the one who truly sees you. Every man has to experience this kind of heartbreak once. The betrayal of realizing her love was conditional. But it's that heartbreak that makes you see the difference between performance and presence. You stop getting fooled by tears. You stop melting at words. You start observing. You become emotionally fluent. Eventually, you stop taking their "I love you" seriously. Not because you've become cold, but because you've become wise. You know that love isn't proven by words. It's revealed in the quiet moments when no one's watching. You start valuing peace over passion, consistency over chaos, truth over thrill. And when that shift happens, you attract differently. The ones who crave drama fade away. The ones who value depth stay. You no longer chase affection, you command respect. Because once a man learns that not all love is real, he stops chasing the illusion and starts embodying the standard. So remember this, anyone can act like they love you when it benefits them, but only the rare ones stay when there's nothing left to gain. Don't resent the ones who faked it. Thank them. They woke you up. They turned your heart into discernment. They made you the kind of man who no longer falls for words because he finally learned to listen to silence.